As a grief counselor, I have the opportunity to be with families from the very beginning of their care all the way through to the end of their care. And so we follow the families as they address the decline of their loved one and then their death. And then after that, we are available to them to provide them support in different ways. We will call our family members about 10 days after the loss just to introduce ourselves to them and to make them aware of the services that are available. And then we will call them again in about 3 to 4 months. And that generally surprises them because it's about that time when, first of all, they're waking up to the reality of their loss. And secondly, family members and friends have stopped calling. And so we are there to check in with them and to let them know that we're available to talk if they need that. I think what we provide helps them because it gives them an arena in which to give expression to the thoughts and feelings that they hold within themselves. And what we know is that grief, because of its physical nature and emotional nature, can feel pretty crazy. And oftentimes people will come to us and say, I think I'm going crazy. So having the opportunity to talk with one of us, we can normalize their reactions and we can often give them specific tools for coping with their loss. I think that one of the things that makes Hospice Savannah so unique is that a number of years ago, the organization made the commitment to provide a freestanding grief and loss center, not only for the families of our patients, but to anyone in the community who has experienced a loss by death. And that is unique. Every hospice provides some level of bereavement support, but Hospice Savannah has gone far beyond that. So that we have 3 full-time grief counselors who are available to meet with people one-on-one. We operate a number of support groups, including groups for those whose spouses have died, groups for those who have experienced the death of a child, those who have experienced the death of an adult child. So we have a variety of grief support services available. We also provide support to children. Children have often been labeled the forgotten mourners because it's easy in families for them to kind of be overlooked. And so we have a group that we offer each week for children ages 6 to 17 who have had a loss. And then once a year we provide a camp called Camp Aloha. We average about 65 children. This past year, of the 65 who attended, 63% of those had experienced multiple losses. And so being together in a camp setting with other children, they discover they're not the only ones who have experienced a loss, and then they learn ways to deal with those big feelings that come up for them as children who have had losses. We also offer individual counseling to people who want to come in, perhaps for 1, 2, 3, or 4 sessions. We have had some clients who have chosen to come in regularly over the course of a year or longer. And all of this that we offer is at no charge to anyone. This is the way we give back to the community who has supported us over these many years.